Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Alter Ego. Wir können jetzt zum Schneider gehen, zur Wilson Street und machen das auch gleich und erfahren dann hoffentlich mehr über Sir William. So, Hallöchen, du bist der Schneider. Hä? Find out what scared him? Oh, okay, woher wissen wir, dass er erschreckt wurde?
Excuse me, is this Wilson Street? I'm looking for a tailor's shop on Wilson Street.
You are standing right in it, sir.
Briscoe. Detective Briscoe.
Ah, how can I help you, sir?
Forgive me, but you look as though you've seen death himself.
No. Why? Not at all. I'm just in the shop all day long. Just needed a break, that's all.
I can understand that. A man needs to relax.
Exactly.
To sit down for a while, put one's feet up.
Yes, yes.
Have a cigarette and maybe read the papers.
Yes. Everybody has that right. Do you want to arrest me for having a break?
No, of course not.
So would you do me a favor and don't ask me such rubbish?
Okay, also ist er wohl ein Raucher. Und er hat gesagt, wir stehen in dem Geschäft, was wir gar nicht tun. Das ist kompletter Rubbish.
Strange. Somebody threw away today's newspaper with the article about the disappearance of Sir William's body. I bet this somebody is now standing at the fountain trying to calm down.
Aha. Und das heißt, wir können ihn dazu wahrscheinlich befragen.
I found your papers. Do you always throw them out like this?
Is that a crime?
No, but I think the article about Sir William scared you.
Are you surprised? Well, I'll tell you something. This morning, I found the shop door open. Nothing was missing, so I forgot it. But then I read the article and put two and two together. You get it?
Do you think it was Sir William? Why would he bother? He's dead.
I'm not so sure.
Perhaps you just forgot to lock the door.
No, I locked myself out once, so since then I always have a spare key. I can tell you because you are from the police. I have a nice hiding place by the fountain, see? Nobody has touched that key.
It doesn't prove anything. Someone might have found the hiding place.
Out of the question. Like I said, it must have been him. So I don't feel like laughing at all.
I can call my people in here if you want.
No. Don't worry about it. You already have enough trouble.
The man is hiding something. He's obviously afraid of something. I bet he didn't tell me even half of what he knows. Otherwise, he'd at least consider my proposal.
Ja. Also er will die Polizei eigentlich nicht so gerne hier haben anscheinend. Kann ich denn reingehen?
It's locked. A respectable tailor's workshop. This is where Sir William's suits were made.
Okay, können wir ihn denn danach fragen? Können wir reingehen?
I don't have any other questions.
Du hast keine anderen Fragen? Doch, wir müssen ihm bestimmt was zeigen. Ach ja, der Stoff, natürlich der Stoff.
I'd like to show you something. Where is it? Here. Have a look at this.
Are you testing me, sir? It's Indian silk. Top quality. Very expensive.
Both samples?
You have my word.
So, is it possible they both come from one suit?
No, not from a suit. Rather from silk scarves. Now, the ladies' scarves are popular, but we are the only tailors that make them for gentlemen, too. I've already had several orders, all high society.
Can you give me names?
Of course not. Unless you ask about a specific person. Confidentiality comes first. And one more thing. You probably can't tell, but one sample has a lighter shade. Here, see? My expert eye tells me that it comes from 2 different pieces of cloth.
Strange. I hadn't noticed. Have you been making something for Sir William Lewis?
From the Indian silk? Certainly, but no details, you understand. Confidentiality, you know.
You can say it now, or later at the station. Your choice.
All right, all right. He was the first customer who bought the highest quality men's scarf. He was very satisfied with it. He ordered 2 more.
How do you wear such a thing?
Around your neck, of course. How you tie it is entirely up to you.
Would it be possible to pull it over your nose to cover up half of your face?
Of course, but before you ask, I have no idea how Sir William wore it.
Thank you. That should be sufficient for now.
Okay, wir wissen, er hat 3 dieser Schals also gehabt. Das heißt, die können von 2 verschiedenen Schals von ihm gewesen sein. Kann ich ihn sonst irgendwas fragen? Wahrscheinlich eher nicht. Aber was bringt mir die Information jetzt? Okay. Soll ich damit zurück zu Lewis Manor gehen? Rauchen Sie? Nee. Da können wir nichts mitmachen. Okay, ja, und hier mit der Tür können wir auch gerade
I
nichts
don't have any
machen.
other...
Okay.
He looks really scared. He's splashing the cold water on himself and trying to recover.
Und den Spare Key können wir jetzt sicher auch nicht nehmen. Gut. Ich probiere dann wieder zu Lewis Manor zu gehen. Vielleicht finden wir da jetzt noch was raus. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob das wirklich was bringt. Können wir da einen Schal sehen? Nee, das ist ja auch egal, weil das ist ja nicht Sir William, sondern irgendein Vorfahre, ne? Können wir mit dir nochmal sprechen? Nee. Lief. Nee, und das hatten wir ja schon. Fingernails, nee, interessiert die ja auch nicht. Das Tagebuch kann ich sicher auch nicht vorlegen. Nee, das bringt alles nichts. Okay, wo geht's dann hin? Ich gehe ja erstmal zur Station. Ich habe keine Ahnung, ob das was bringt.
A detective. You'll like this.
What's
What
up?
happened, officer?
The patrol you sent for that journalist is back.
Aha.
Do they have him?
They don't, unfortunately.
Well, let me know when they do.
Wouldn't his printer be enough for now? He's in custody.
It's not a bad idea. What has he done?
He's been arrested because he refused to open the door to the detective so the journalist could escape.
What a fool. Where can I talk to him?
Go down the corridor and then turn right. If you don't mind, he's sharing the cell with another suspect. We're a bit crowded right now.
It doesn't matter. So straight ahead, then right. Thank you.
Okay, sonst noch was? Nee. Gut, dann geht's hier hinten wohl lang. Ach so. Dich kennen wir ja, aber ich denke, du bist genau der Printer.
Detective Briscoe. Do you know a man called Nathaniel Forrest?
I should. I work for him.
I have several questions for you. If you answer them, you can go home.
Ask away.
Something simple first. Where is he?
Who?
Don't play dumb with me.
Ah, you mean Nate. Well, I have no idea.
Do you know anything at all?
I'm just a print worker, sir. What I know you can read in the papers. That's all.
Just as you like. You're shooting yourself in the foot. Sometimes I regret that the police stopped using thumb screws.
Nee, bitte hier keine Folter.
I want to know about the last issue, the leading article. Who is your source?
Detective, I'm just a print worker. I do what I'm told.
Do you know that I could send you to prison for 2 years? The judge wouldn't even blink.
Why would you? There are plenty of printers. The papers would be pressed elsewhere.
We'll see. You'll be an example. You'll be punished in everyone else's place, especially the ink spiller.
That's not fair.
Consider it recompense for all the rubbish you've printed.
Whatever you say. I don't know nothing, see?
A stubborn donkey.
Okay, wir müssen ihn irgendwie herauslocken mit seinen Informationen.
How long have you been working for the Courier?
For several years, I guess.
So you and Mr. Forrest are friends?
Guess so.
Tell me, what sort of a man is he? He seems to be quite insane.
Oh, no. He knows exactly what he's doing. Pretty smart. That's why he did what he did.
Does he really believe what he has been writing about Sir William?
I guess so.
Do you talk about it?
Yeah, but only technical details.
You're not being very helpful.
Sorry, Detective. I've told you as much as I know.
I think he's just playing with me. He takes me for a fool, but I won't swallow the bait.
Okay, discover the secret of the angle of the photograph.
Maybe you know I met Mr. Forrest yesterday morning at the cemetery. He was in such a hurry that he forgot his camera.
That's nothing unusual.
Do you know what surprised me? The photographs in the papers do not match the angle of the camera position. Strange, isn't it?
So he took more shots. That's normal. It's a matter of light and so on.
No, he didn't have that much time. I'm sure he managed one shot at the most.
So what's your version of the story? If you're waiting for me to tell you, I don't know.
That's not necessary. There's only one possible explanation. He was there first, and then he put on a little show to make a fool out of me.
That's not how it went.
How did it go, then? Isn't it true that the only thing that sells your papers are recent, mysterious murders? What would Mr. Forrest be capable of doing just to keep the public's attention? What about killing somebody and then framing Sir William? But when Sir William died, the golden age ended. He must have taken the body away to create another filthy story, claiming he was still alive and murdering.
You're insane.
The gravedigger probably troubled him, so he took care of him, but he saved the best for last. The journalist must have had a trusted accomplice. He would never have done it alone. Your silence proves how faithful you are. It's clear that only you can be the accomplice. Confess. How many murders are you responsible for?
None. That's just rubbish. Oh my God, I haven't killed anybody.
It doesn't matter anymore. The prosecution will have a different opinion. Think about it. I think I hit the bullseye. He seems to be pondering something. I think this is a good sign.
Okay, jetzt will er ihm aber richtig Angst machen. Können wir ihm irgendwas zeigen? Ja, das wird alles nichts bringen. Die Zigarette vielleicht? Nee. Okay. Können wir sonst hier was machen, außer mit Tim zu sprechen? Na, dann probieren wir es mal.
I have nothing to tell him.
Nee? Okay. Dann, ja, wie kann ich ihn dann dazu bringen, mir mehr zu sagen? Das ist die Frage. Hier haben wir, glaube ich, auch nichts Neues. Okay, dann gehen wir erstmal wieder. Vielleicht ergibt sich später noch was. Können wir noch mal irgendjemanden anrufen?
There's no need to
Okay. Okay, wo müssen wir dann hin? Wenn der uns nichts mehr erzählt.
The photograph had been... The journalist must have a very...
Wieso konnten wir das nicht mit ihm verwenden? Naja gut, wir gehen dann halt nochmal zum Friedhof, würde ich sagen. Vielleicht ist da ja nochmal was passiert.
I'll come back when
Okay, mit
I should
Hundi.
give it back. But it...
Kann noch warten, bis wir ihn zurückgeben. Erzählt uns der Priester noch mal was Neues? Ich denke er nicht.
I've just had the canal around the cemetery searched.
What do you hope to find?
Everything seems to lead to the disappearance of Sir William, or his body in the canal.
Are you saying that someone stole his body and then threw it into the canal? But why?
Not a hard question, especially when I know how much you hated him.
Be careful, detective. I know nothing about the canal. Even if you found something, my conscience is clear.
That's rather convincing. I'm sure he knows something, but I doubt he is the murderer, and ghoul.
I do not have to listen to this. If I may, I need some fresh air.
Help yourself. I won't prevent you, but don't go any further.
Okay, jetzt
I
geht
really
er
hope he
raus.
stays where he is.
Aha. Können wir jetzt noch ein bisschen mehr hier angucken? Nee, ich schätze nicht. Okay, dann folgen wir ihm mal raus. Können wir ihn hier noch mehr fragen?
He's pretty tough. I'll need a real breakthrough before I will know if it's him.
Okay, Real Breakthrough. Ja, keine Ahnung, was das sein könnte. Ah, die Fingernägel.
Would you please have a look at this? Look carefully.
What is it?
Human nails. To be more specific, Sir William's nails, which were found on the inner side of the coffin's cover.
I do not understand.
I'll explain immediately. A man wakes up in the dark and realizes he is locked in a small space. Let's say in a coffin, turns mad with fright, and clapper claws all over the place. Then focuses on the cover, the only possible escape. It starts suffocating, and his madness would escalate so much that he stops feeling pain. And he'd cut himself out through the wood with his bare hands. He frantically claws at the wood, but his nails wouldn't stay in their natural places.
Enough! Enough! Please, stop! Sir William was truly...
Alive, Father Mulcahy. This is clear evidence that he was buried alive.
What are you saying? That could not have happened. Steward, the family doctor, signed the death certificate.
Aha.
Sir, come over here and have a look.
Do you have the body?
I have a body, sir, but it's not Sir William.
What?
We took him out and identified him immediately, sir. It's the doctor, sir, James Stewart. We all knew him, sir.
So he stayed here after all? I must see him.
Go around the cemetery all the way to the bridge, sir. The body got stuck under a branch, otherwise it would have been carried much further. I left one of my men there, sir. Do you need company?
No, I think I know where it is. Thank you, Carter. Good job.
Detective, I just overheard what your colleague reported to you. I need to talk to you.
What's the rush? You need to unburden your conscience.
Yes, I confess that I was withholding something from you, but I cannot be silent anymore.
It'll have to wait.
Of course, I will wait here.
Just don't get murdered. A suspiciously fast death has been known to occur in similar circumstances.
You have really comforted me, Detective.
Okay. Dann sehen wir uns gleich mal den Körper, die Leiche an. So, was hat er jetzt aufgeschrieben? Er hat den hier durchgestrichen.
A witness or a criminal? That's the question.
Okay.
His reaction to the nails was credible. If he got rid of the body, he would have known Sir William was alive. I'm crossing him off the list.
Okay. Alles klar. bin mal gespannt, was er uns dann aber erzählen wird. Sollen wir jetzt vorne oder hinten rumgehen? Wir können hier rum.
Detective Briscoe. And you are?
Robin, sir.
I've come to see the body.
It's over there by the stairs.
You know who it is?
Yes, his name's James Stewart, a local doctor, for those who could afford him.
Well done, Robbins. Where exactly did you find him?
Right over there, sir, under the bridge. Poor devil got stuck under this branch.
He was carried quite a distance. He might have still been alive. Tried to swim.
I'd say he was already dead. Got a nasty wound on the neck, but you know what's strange? Doesn't seem to have bled.
Well, what do you think about this?
Something must have sucked him, sir, I'm sure of it.
An interesting theory. I've not chased a vampire before. Stay here for now.
Sir, must I work alone?
Are you afraid?
Oh, no, sir, never on duty. But one never knows.
Forget it. I can afford no more people. You'll have to manage on your own.
Yes, sir.
The theory that Sir William has been kidnapped by the family doctor has been disproved. I have to follow a different lead.
Ja, musst du wohl. Okay, dann streicht er jetzt den Doktor auch durch. Wobei, den hat er gar nicht auf der Liste, oder? Zumindest nicht in den, unter den Verdächtigen. So, was haben wir hier? Wasser.
I should have found that poor man earlier. Blasted journalist.
Er steht auch auf der Hand von der
Isn't this
Leiche.
ironic? The whole time I was chasing the journalist, I didn't have the slightest idea I was pursuing the next victim.
Ja, kannst du hier den Gips mit dem Wasser mischen? Nee. Das geht anscheinend nicht. Und wir haben auch kein richtiges Gefäß oder so. Doch? Okay.
Mixing it is as easy as a child's game.
Gut, dann wissen wir jetzt, wie wir den Abdruck nehmen. Okay, interessant. Gut, die Leiche.
He has a deep wound on his neck, but I can't see a single drop of blood. Pretty scary. This means even more paperwork.
Ja, ich meine, das wird immer da sein.
I need him to stay where...
Okay. Gut, dann gehen wir noch mal rüber. Nach vorne und werden hier noch mal unser schönes Notizbuch angucken.
He won't tell me anything. He's dead, and his body is totally bereft of blood. Probably a false lead.
Okay. Gut, können wir hier noch was machen mit dir?
I'll come back when...
Nee. Gut, wir können mit dem Priester jetzt sprechen und den Abdruck nehmen. Wir kümmern uns erst um den Abdruck. So. Können wir das jetzt einfach hier so machen?
There's too much dirt in there. I can't do it now.
Too much dirt. Okay, kannst du das irgendwie so wegmachen? Ah
It
ja,
should be enough.
okay.
I have to wait a few minutes.
Okay, gut. Und wir haben immer noch was. Das heißt, wir können das hier vorne auch nochmal machen. Hier war doch auch ein Schuhabdruck. So, nochmal schön sauber
It should be
machen.
enough.
Und nochmal einen Abdruck nehmen.
I have to wait a few minutes.
Okay, alles klar. Können wir die jetzt vergleichen?
The two imprints are from different shoes.
Okay, dann sprechen wir jetzt nochmal mit dem Priester.
Do you still wish to tell me something?
Yes.
You saw something that night, am I correct?
No, but I heard something. There was a fight. Someone was screaming.
Do you know who it was? Your grave digger?
I do not know, really. I've been trying to forget. I was mad with fear. I closed the door and blocked my ears. I prayed out loud to deafen the rampage outside.
Is this all you wanted to tell me?
No. Earlier on, at the funeral, I saw something. Perhaps it is not important, but Dr. Stewart surely argued with Lady Miriam. He strongly demanded something, but she obviously refused.
Do you know what the subject of the argument was? Did you overhear any words?
I had the impression he wanted to look into the coffin, but the lady refused. Yes, it might have been so. Now that I know that Sir William... It must have been so.
So you think he wanted to make sure that Sir William is truly dead?
Yes, it makes sense.
That explains why Dr. Stewart did not come home after the funeral. He stayed somewhere near the cemetery and waited until everybody left. His conscience troubled him, and he obviously paid for it.
Okay, sonst noch was?
He told me everything.
Okay, gut, ich würde sagen, das war es für diese Folge. In der nächsten Folge gehen wir nochmal zu Lewis Manor und befragen Lady Miriam, denn die muss definitiv irgendwas wissen. Also bis zum nächsten Mal.